your lightsabers and listen closely. Those who fail this exam will be executed and fed to the rancors. The dark side of the Force was one aspect of the Force. Individuals who used the dark side drew their power from darker emotions such as fear, anger, hatred, and aggression. The Sith were one major practitioner of the dark side, and were the mortal enemies of the Jedi Order, which followed the light side of the Force. There were others, such as the Night Sisters and the Inquisitors, who, though not Sith, could draw upon the power of the dark side when seeking out and fighting exiled Jedi. Although Jedi were taught to follow the light side of the Force, the dark side was considered far more seductive, and a Jedi had to maintain vigilance in order to avoid falling into the dark side. A Jedi who fell thusly, though not submitting themselves to the Sith, became known as Dark Jedi, such as Ajunta Pol or Sirosa Sin, who founded the original Sith Order after being condemned to exile for their crimes in the 100 Years of Darkness. Anakin Skywalker was a powerful Jedi, who partially through the machinations of the Sith Lord Darth Sidious fell from the light side and began practicing the dark side as Darth Vader. Even a Jedi raised in the traditions of the Jedi Order from birth could quickly be corrupted by the lore of the dark side in certain situations, such as Exar Kun and Ulic Queldroma. Despite this, while the Jedi often described the dark side as a quick and easy path, drawing upon the power of the dark side did not necessarily come with ease or without cost to those who were not used to drawing upon such strong feelings. Usage of the dark side of the Force granted certain abilities that were not generally available to users of the light side, such as the ability to summon Sith lightning from one's fingertips, although the Jedi did have an equivalent called Jade or Emerald Lightning, achieved by a fierce sense of injustice, even though this was frowned upon by the Order. And even according to legend, some could manipulate the cells in living beings to create life, or keep others from dying. The dark side historian and Sith cultist Yupe Tashu told Wedge Antilles on Akiva that some Sith Lords were able to siphon the Force from their captives in order to extend their own lives for centuries beyond natural expiration. The power of the dark side was penetrating and pernicious. The Jedi Temple on Coruscant was built on top of an ancient Sith shrine, and unbeknownst to the Jedi, the power of the dark side rippled upward through the temple from the shrine, slowly weakening the Order over a millennium. The dark side of the Force was considered highly corrupting. The Jedi Grandmaster Yoda, for example, believed that once you started down the dark path, forever would it dominate your destiny, a view he expressed despite having personally witnessed the redemption of at least 2 Jedi individuals who were at one time deeply steeped in the dark side. Though Anakin Skywalker, however, proved an exception, as he overcame his past actions himself and sacrificed his life to save his son Luke, and killed his own Sith Master Lord Sidious. Additionally, the use of the dark side by someone with generally good intentions in a moment of weakness could leave that individual feeling weak and shivery, with a general feeling of wrongness and fear. This was once experienced by Ezra Bridger when he once unconsciously drew upon the power of the dark side to summon a massive Phrynock to attack the Grand Inquisitor. Yet the presence of the dark side was significantly powerful enough that nearby Force sensitives would experience a feeling of cold, such as when Darth Vader was in close proximity to Ezra Bridger and Kanan Jarrus, or when Luke sensed the dark side emanating from the cave on Dagobah. Such locales are called a nexus of power, and usually appeared in places where a powerful dark side user perished. Such can be found on the Sith homeworld of Moraband, and in space above the forest moon of Endor. That is all for today. If you would like to see more, please like and subscribe. And as always, may the Force